Pocket Monster Manual Season 4. I'm Willie Shambler here with Animich,
Let's get this shell out of here.
Bran,
Never handle a man's turtle.
Rusty,
I like turtles.
and Specs.
Cowabunga, dude.
And we're talking about Turtwig.
It's a Pokemon so named because it is part turtle and part wig. That thing on its head, that's not actually growing out of it. It can change that out, you know?
It's cracking him like a shell.
And it has angry eyes, the leaves.
So, we're at a quandary, because we already have a turtle starter Pokemon,
Name one turtle starter Pokemon.
Torkoal.
Oh,
Okay, this is a different type of turtle because it's made of grass. The other turtle's made of water.
This one's more of like a tortoise, right? Even though it's...
Yeah.
We also have an amphibian made of grass, though.
Name one.
Ludicolo, baby. Arriba!
That's an insect.
also we already had a grass starter.
Yeah, this is the fourth time we've got a grass starter to start the generation off, and I'm not pleased. I would like a ghost starter, please, actually.
Actually, yeah.
I'd like a dark type crossed with an electric type. I mean, there's balance reasons why we always start with the same set, right? Most of the turtles in Pokemon are tortoises and not turtles, though, aren't they? Because a tortoise has legs and a turtle has flippers, from what I remember.
Yeah, Gen
We
5
have
is a sea
the-
turtle, but
I
Yes.
thought turtles have like legs. Sea turtles have...
In American, you call everything turtle, whereas in other parts of the world, we distinguish between tortoise and turtle.
We do that too, though. Like a river turtle still has like feet, but a sea turtle has flippers.
And in German there's only one word anyway, just like with ape and monkey, so it's extra confusing for me.
yeah, same here.
Interesting. The only thing we call tortoises are ones that never go in the water.
So, tortoises, they have like webbed hands that are flatter, but you can say that they have legs and arms, but they don't typically go out of the water a lot. There's fly river turtles, which are like freshwater stuff.
Turtwig has no hands at all, so what does that make it?
Little stumps. Look at his little footprint. Dot.
Little baby.
It doesn't have them yet, but you give it 2 evolutions and it'll be up on its hind legs and ready to fuck.
With log cannons.
Don't even joke about that.
So apparently its shell is made of dirt.
That doesn't sound very protective.
Well, it hardens when it drinks water for some reason. You think that the more it dried out, the harder the shell would be.
I would think that, you're right.
Yeah, but then it'll get all crumbly, right? It'll get crumbly and fall off. It'd be eroded by the wind. That's why grass type is weak to wind type. Or flying type, as it's more commonly called.
I'm just thinking about how the sprout is actually bursting through its skull, or that's how I'm picturing it.
Like Harold from Fallout.
Yeah, like that. I don't think that's the intention. Obviously, this is not a Paris situation where it's a parasite. It's just...
I was gonna say, is this a Paris thing?
Oh, look, it's wig. Its wig will wilt if it's thirsty.
But then it just gets a new wig, though. It has a couple of them hidden in its shell.
That's how it lost its original hair to begin with.
And then we'll get to that, but we have the problem where the wig doesn't carry over at all.
That's because it gets too big to wear the wig.
Yep.
It doesn't fit its head anymore, it gets a bigger head.
Yeah, then it puts the wig on its shell.
It learned how to live with its bald head.
I am bold and proud.
Bald is beautiful.
Get this man some Rogaine.
And there's just hair starts to grow on its back, which is worse.
Oh, apparently in Pokemon Go, sometimes they can wear like Dawn and Lucas's hats.
Oh,
like the
cute.
Gen 4 Pro tags.
That's kind of cool. Anyone care much about Turtwig? I went with it because I tend to go with the grass starter, or at least I always used to when I was playing Pokemon as a kid, but it didn't really do much for me, to be honest.
I picked it. I didn't know what the end evolutions would look like when I started the game for the first time back in 2008?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it. It was a powerhouse.
Turtwig was not my like OG starter, but I've used them. The Gen 4 starters are like
Bad.
No, they're
I'll
not.
just say it.
all the first forms don't do much for me, but I do really like all of their final forms, which is the opposite of how I usually feel about starters.
Yeah, that is actually true, especially lately, where the final evolution is just like
Yeah.
very, very questionable and bipedal.
Yeah. But we'll get to them.
I like Piplup, but the other first generation. What am I
First
trying to say?
forms.
First forms.
Baby
Yeah, the other
forms.
first
First forms.
forms. The babies. They ain't gravy. They ain't gravy.
I also went with superior Piplup. Also, not knowing what the evolution looked like. So I really scored there. I think Turtwig sucks.
Well, I think you suck.
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.